Hello and welcome to February's Q&A where I answer your questions from ask.fm, and if you would like to get your questions answered in a vlog like this one, then head on over to ask.fm/Sharmalade and I will answer your question as long as it's not too rude. Question number 1. M, mental, A, abuse, T, towards, H, humans. Yes or no? Well, math. Yeah, that's mental abuse definitely towards humans, because math is a form of abuse. What's the most annoying this people do to you? Do you do it to them? The most annoying this that people do to me is, do you know, I really just don't like small talk. I really don't get on with it. When you're having a conversation with someone online and they say hi, and you say hi, and they say, how are you? And you say, I'm good thanks. You? And they say, I'm good thanks. And I just think, why do we have to do that? Why? Because it's really quite just nothingy. What would the world be like with no music? And that's from Kitty Cat. It would be awful. I can't imagine the world without music. I can't. Music is love. Music is life. What was your first reaction when you met the other Battle Maidens and sang with them? Well, I've never met the Battle Maidens. The Battle Maidens, if you don't know, it's like a girl group that I'm in, and we sing parody songs, usually about World of Warcraft. But I've never met the Valkyr Battle Maidens. We've only ever kind of hung out online, as it were. But if I did get to meet them in real life, I would probably scream and fangirl and ask for their autographs, and then go and paint the town red with them. I mean, not red, blue and yellow, alliance all the way. If you could only see 3 people for the rest of your life, who would they be? And that's also from Kitty Cat. Oh my god, that's hard. Why did you ask that? Okay, well, it would be... That's hard, because are we saying that mum and dad are just red? Like, because I can put them to one side, right, because they're just red. So I still have 3 people. So it would be Ian, Maggie, and what about like brothers and stuff though? Can we just say that immediate family are red? And right, so it'd be Ian, Maggie, and probably Gigi. Okay, if you're going to die in 5 minutes and can only call one person, who would that be? And why are you waiting? That sounds sinister. I really don't know. Who would I call? Well, probably Ian. And why am I waiting? Why is someone gonna come up behind me? I'm scared. Name 3 good reasons to lie. I don't think there's anything wrong with lying if you know that by not lying it's just going to make the situation worse, like white lies. So, for example, if I said to Ian, do I look good in this dress? And I'm already stressed out, if he says no, he knows that I'm just going to go Super Saiyan and just go crazy and trash the house. So he would have to say yes, because then it would make me feel better. So that makes sense to me. Have you seen Hayao Miyazaki's films? Which ones do you like the most? I googled that person. I'm sorry if that offends anyone that I should know that name. But I have seen a lot of these films. I've seen Spirited Away. I've seen My Neighbor Totoro. I've seen Princess Mononoke. I've seen Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service. I've seen Ponyo, that was really cute. I've seen Nausicaa, Pocorosso, there's loads here. What else have they got? I think I've seen Tales from Earthsea. What else? May and the Kitten Bus. That looks amazing. That looks like the kitten bus in My Neighbor Totoro. I might have to watch that. Yeah, I've seen loads of these films, so the answer to that question is yes. Which one do I like the most? Oh, they're all brilliant. I love the the atmosphere in the films. I think the way they do the weather and stuff is really, really beautiful. Why can't I go back on this? Oh, there we go. Probably my favourite would be... oh, I like lots of them. Well, Spirited Away for sure, My Neighbour Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, they were all really, really good ones. And Kiki's Delivery Service. Did he do The Girl Who Leapt Through Time as well? I thought these were Studio Ghibli. Do you plan on streaming anytime soon? I always get this question like every Q&A. I don't know, I keep saying that I want to, and I do, but I don't. So I'm just going to say I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon, as much as I want to. Also, I've had my computer upgraded. I don't know if you guys watched me stream on Twitch when I was streaming, but it took me like months to get my OBS to just work properly. So I don't know if I can go through the whole hassle of trying to get my OBS to work again. It was a nightmare. My FPS was crap as well, so I'm going to say no for now, but who knows. I've still got my Twitch account, and if I spend some time with my OBS settings, then maybe. Have you ever talked back to a hater with an outstanding comeback? If so, what was it? If not, how come? I never respond to people who write hateful comments or, you know, are just blatantly trolling, because can't be arsed, to be honest. I just tend to just let them get on with it. If that's what they want to do, then they're just digging their own graves, so there's no point in me wasting my energy and my time in responding. However, sometimes some people's hateful comments and trolling comments can be quite funny. I think that's sometimes more often than not how people do want to come across, but being the internet and being severely dry sometimes in comments, they can come across as being hateful when actually they're just trying to be funny. They're just misunderstood. Have you ever thought about making a playlist of playing scary games like Slender or Dying Light or something? Oh my goodness. I did play Slender. And I played like this, I think it was the beta version, it was in black and white, and I found that to be more horrific than the actual game itself. It was proper creepy, and I think I played it for maybe 10 minutes and then I turned it off and was just scarred for life. Are sunny days better for singing than rainy days? Oh, that's a brilliant question. I love that question. I prefer rainy days because I just find that there's so much more inspiration from rain than there is sun. And there was the first song that I ever wrote, Reverie, I wrote that and I only ever recorded and I only ever composed the song when it was raining. Living in the UK, that's not too hard. But I find the rain to be just so inspirational. I love it, absolutely love it. And sunny days, the air can be drier, so it can affect your throat anyway, if we're going to go into technicalities. So that's it for this month's Q&A. If you would like to get your question answered in a Q&A like this one, then head on over to ask.fm/Sharmalade, and I will do my best to answer your question as long as it's not too rude. Don't go there with the rude questions.